Hello students, welcome to online class. I am ANJUMAN BEGUM, Assistant Teacher English, Amnor k.m.c High School, Davanbaya Feni. How are you now? I think you feel bored and spend your time idly. But I would like to tell you that don't feel bored, don't waste your time idly, because you know that time and tide wait for none. Dear students, so be careful about your studies. Let's start our class. Today I am going to discuss about the identification of parts of speech. It is the most important and valuable basic topic of English grammar. Dear student, give all concentration and listen to me carefully. Students, we know that there are many single words in the world. These every words are parts of speech. By giving an example, I am showing you which word is which parts of speech. We know that any sentence is made as subject, verb and object, but we do not identify subject-object. We identify parts of speech from the sentence. So student, for understanding noun, we use pronoun. Like for Karim, we use he. For Rahim, we use she. For any plural number, birds, dogs, women, men, we use they. Dear student, I write an example on the board. Give all concentration and listen to me. I have a fan. Dear student, you know that for understanding noun, we use pronoun. So, I is pronoun here. Then, verb, have. Dear student, you know that have, has, had, shall, will, is, am, or was, they are primary auxiliary verb. So, have is verb here. Then, a. You know that a and the are article, but we do not identify article from the sentence. We identify parts of speech from the sentence. So students, a and the are used as adjective. So a here adjective. Then we find a noun. Students, you know that any name is noun. So fan here is noun. Student, next I write two sentences. I go home and I go to house. Dear student, I underline under home. Dear student, if I ask you home is which parts of speech, you all answer I think home is noun, but in the sentence home is not noun here. In the sentence home is adverb here. Dear student, when we ask a question to verb with where, how, we find that answer which is adverb. Dear student, repeat again. Whom is adverb here, because we find when we ask question to verb with where, how, we find that answer which is adverb. Dear students, so whom is adverb here. I go to house. Dear student, you see that there are two sentences here. The meaning of the two sentences are same, but their uses are not same. You know that any name is noun. So I tell you that after preposition we use noun. So home is noun here. House is noun here. Dear student, I repeat again. After preposition when we find any single word, it is a noun. So home is noun here. Dear student, for your better understanding, I would like to explain in Bangla now. অর্থাৎ আমি বলতে চাচ্ছি যে আমি তোমাদের বোঝার স্বার্থে এখন বাংলা বলছি। কোনো সেন্টেন্সে ভার্বকে প্রশ্ন করে যদি কোথায়, কিভাবে, কেমন এইরকম আনসার পাওয়া যায়, সেটাই হলো অ্যাডভার্ব। সেখানে আমরা যদি ভার্বকে প্রশ্ন করি, যেমন আই গো হোম, এখানে ভার্বকে যদি প্রশ্ন করি কোথায় যায়, তো আনসার আসবে হোম। তো তাহলে আমরা কি পাচ্ছি, আনসার হচ্ছে হোম। এই হোমটা এখন অ্যাডভার্ব হিসেবে বিবেচিত হবে। Dear student, next sentence, I go to house. Dear student, you remember that after preposition, যখন আমরা কোনো ওয়ার্ডের পূর্বে preposition পাবো, তখন preposition পরের যে সিঙ্গেল ওয়ার্ডটি থাকবে সেটাই হচ্ছে noun. I think you can understand it. So house is noun here. Dear student, next I write another sentence. This is home. This is a home. Dear student, I write this is a home. Dear student, I think home is noun here. Because when we find determiner before any word, we think it is noun. So home is noun here. Dear student, I would like to explain Bangla now. অর্থাৎ আমরা যখন কোনো ওয়ার্ডের পূর্বে এ এন্ড দি, সাম, এনি, মেনি ইত্যাদি ডিটারমিনার পাবো, তখন আমরা পরবর্তী ওয়ার্ডটাকে অবশ্যই নাউন হিসেবে বিবেচনা করব। Dear student, now I write next sentence. I need some water. Water in the garden. Water the garden. Dear student, underline the water and underline next sentence water. Dear student, I think when I ask question, which parts of speech is water is which parts of speech? Your answer, water is noun. Dear student, when you find any determiner before any word, that word is noun. So water is noun here. Determiner some. Dear student, next sentence, water the garden. You know that it is imperative sentence. When we make any imperative sentence, we use action word at the beginning of the sentence. So water the garden. I would like to explain Bangla now. Bagani fani dao. So the word is action word, action verb. So water is verb here. Dear student, same word in the two sentence, the same word are used, but water here is noun and water here is verb. Dear student, we find water in the two sentence. The meaning of the two word are not same, and the use of two sentence are not same. Dear student, you know that all parts of speech are identified by their position. They are not identified by their face. So we identified our parts of speech by the position of their face. Dear student, due to position, water here is noun, water here is verb. I think you can understand it. Now, dear student, I would like to explain in Bangla now. অর্থাৎ পজিশনের কারণে এবং আমরা যখন ওয়াটার এখানে ব্যবহার করেছি এই সেন্টেন্সে ওয়াটারের অর্থ ভিন্ন হয়েছে। অর্থাৎ আই নিড সাম ওয়াটার, আমার কিছু পানি দরকার। আর ওয়াটার দ্য গার্ডেন, বাগানে পানি দাও। দুটো সেন্টেন্সে ওয়াটার আমরা ইউজ করেছি, এই দুটো সেন্টেন্সে অর্থ মিনিং একবারে ভিন্ন হয়েছে। তো এখানে একমাত্র পজিশনের কারণেই এখানে ওয়াটার নাউন হয়েছে, এখানে ওয়াটার ভার্ব হয়েছে। Dear student, I write now two example. It is my office. It is my office. And next sentence, he is a office worker. Office worker. Dear student, you underline under office. Dear student, it is my office and he is a office worker. The meaning of the two sentences are not same and their uses are not same. It is my office, এটা আমার অফিস। He is a office worker, সে একজন অফিস ওয়ার্কার, অফিস কর্মী। Dear student, here office, when we find any possessive form, my, our, their, his, your, after possessive form, when we find any word, this is noun. So office is noun here. Dear student, next sentence, when we find double noun in a sentence, first word is as adjective. First word is used as adjective and then next word is noun. Dear student, I repeat again. When we find double noun in a sentence, first word is used as adjective and next word is noun. Dear student, I think you can understand it. So office is adjective here. Dear student, I write next two sentences. I have a dog with him. I talk to him. Dear student, talk is used in the two sentences. The words are same, but their uses are not same. Their meaning also are not same. Dear students, you know that all parts of speech are identified by their position. They are not identified by their face. So we identify parts of speech by the position of their place. Dear student, due to place, the talk is noun here, and due to place, talk is verb here. And we know that after determiner, when we find any word, that is noun. So talk is noun here. And after subject, we use verb. So talk is verb here. I talk to him. Dear student, I think understand it. Dear student, enjoy next two sentences. Look at the whiteboard now. Show me your passport. Show me your passport. Next sentence. I enjoyed a show last night. Dear student, show me your passport. I enjoyed the show last night. The words are same, but their meaning are not same and their uses are not same. The due to position, it is used as verb, it is used as noun. Dear student, when we find any imperative sentence, at the beginning of the imperative sentence we use action verb. So show is here verb. We know that any determiner, after determiner we use noun. So show is noun here. Dear student, you know that all parts of speech is used by their position. They are not identified or they are not used by their face. So due to position, show is now verb and show is now noun. And the next two sentence. Come out. I come from out. Dear student, in the sentence, first sentence, out, we identify out, and next sentence we identify out. Dear student, in the first sentence, out is adverb here because when we ask question to verb with where, how, we find that answer which is adverb. Dear student, I think you can understand it. Come from out. And we know that when we find any preposition after any word, the next word is noun. So out is noun here. Dear student, I think understand how we identify parts of speech from a sentence. Dear student, you know that all parts of speech are identified by their position. They are not identified by their face. You also know that parts of speech, we identify parts of speech by the position of their place. Dear student, that's the end of the lesson. I think that you can find the lesson is very useful. Finally, I would like to tell you that if you learn more vocabs, practice basic grammar more and more, and enjoy my online classes step by step, you will improve your full skill of English, like listening, speaking, reading and writing. Dear students, I discussed the lesson in Bangla sometimes. It is not wise in English class. My suggestion is try to speak, try to understand, and try to write more and more gradually in English. Dear student, thank you very much for watching my class, and I will request you enjoyed my first class. It is my second class because it is rated my first class.